Hey guys, my name's Billy. This is gonna be my first video on the project car, which is kind of dumb because I already started a lot. So I'm gonna give you guys a brief little rundown of what's been going on. So it's a 71 Buick Skylark 352 barrel. Picked it up for $33.50 off Facebook Marketplace. And when I first bought the car, I knew it needed brakes. The guy said there was a new water pump and new starter in it. So I knew, but the brakes master cylinder was leaking, so I knew it needed brakes. Jesus Christ, I can't talk. I knew the front end needed to be lubed and like all that stuff. The car needed to be go through. It was sitting for a while. It's had one owner besides the guy that I bought from. As you can see, it's a little rough. It's dinged up, dented, but the interior is pretty solid. Don't mind that. That's just because the door is a little fucked up. But interior is really nice in this car. Look at the headliner. Interior is really nice. All the gauges, all the lights, everything works. Heater works. Don't mind a bit. We got a little random stuff in there, a little phone. Then we got some starts of the brakes, vinyl cleaner because the rear needs to be cleaned. Yeah, the car is really solid. It actually ran really good until I went to start it one day and the starter blew up. Like the nose cone completely was shattered. And I'll add in a picture of that in. But yeah, so we're getting a new starter built, and we're doing the brakes. We're cutting the front discs, cutting the rear drums, putting in new shoes, new soft lines, new pads, new everything for the brakes, new master cylinder. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't got a lot of time right now, and the car is kind of up in the air. So when everything's done, I can give you guys a full tour of the car. But like going back to the starter, the timing is too advanced, and that's why we think it blew up. That's why we think. Because when I bought it, the guy said the timing was a little advanced, and normally you do that when your timing chain is stretching and you're too lazy to replace it. You can advance the timing. It's a cheap fix. I mean, it's not a permanent fix, but it'll get you going for a little while longer. So I'm hoping that it's just too far advanced, because when you're advancing timing, you're going like a 1/16 of an inch. That's just 1 degree. So you can only really advance timing 1 degree. Even if you went like 2, it could have caused the motor to backfire and then spin back, and fucking blow the fucking starter smithereens, which is literally what happened. So I'm hoping that it doesn't need a timing chain, because then we have to take off the water pump, the radiator, everything. And then on these Buicks, the timing chain and the oil pump are under the same cover, which is really fucking annoying. So yeah, and then you gotta watch, because you might need a whole new timing cover, which is expensive. And then the whole job is this long. It'll take you probably a whole day to do. Yeah, that's really where it stands right now. I'm hoping, all I want to do with this car, I'm not looking to hot rod it. It's all original. I don't want to molest it. The engine's got a lot of miles. I don't want to do anything. I'm really looking just to do bolt-on, so I'm going to throw new wheels and tires on after I fix the brakes and the timing, whatever. Probably just throw new wheels and tires on it. Maybe a floor shifter, because it's got a column shifter, and just some headers, and maybe a 4-barrel if I can find one. Yeah, that's really it. I mean, a little bit about myself. Like I said, my name's Billy. I'm 16 years old. This is just a project car. I have a daily, which is right here, Nissan Rogue. Nothing crazy. That's just the daily. But yeah, you'll definitely see more videos on this soon. Me and my dad I bought it. I've been working. I work as an auto tech at a local shop. But yeah, I bought it so me and my dad, because he used to do all this stuff back in the day. He had a couple old Pontiacs, like GTOs. And I really just honestly wanted us to build something together, because I'm into cars. I love working on cars and everything. But yeah, this car is really solid. Like, it's got your typical rot, but that's everything. But it ran really good before the starter broke and everything. It ran really good. As you can see, outside that little rot right there, like, look at the vinyl top. Like, it's not soft. Like, look at that. Yeah, it's a pretty solid car. I like it. I'm a big GM guy. Even though I'm not a fan of some of their newer stuff, I like all their 60s and 70s cars, whatever. This one's a little bit odd, because we've never owned a Buick. We never worked on a Buick. Nobody in my family. But it's almost the same as any other A-body GM. It's a bit different. There's a bit of odds and ends. So these cars, they don't really have a big learning curve. They're pretty simple. And I've been into these cars since I was a kid. So I understand a lot of the stuff. And there's some stuff I don't understand. My dad shows me. And it's not just him working on it. He'll help me with it and he'll teach me and then I'll do it. Which is really great. And yeah. Honestly, yeah, that's really it. Just like and subscribe to follow the journey along. And feel free to ask me anything in the comments. I have some experience, so if you need help with little light things, I can help with that. Yeah. Well, catch you guys in the next one.